I learned that a business education position was open at Columbia High School. So he was coaching third base at a summer league baseball game, and I just asked him if he thought I should apply for the job. And he said, yeah, go ahead and apply.
She actually asked me through the fence, and I could see my life flashing before my eyes right then. It's like, I've got a guy in first base and one on third, and I'm trying to coach this thing. And I said, yes, I think you should apply, knowing full well that she's going to get the job.
2 months later, we were married on a Saturday night, and the following Monday, we were in the classroom.
So I first met Larry in the 8th grade. He was doing a fundraiser for kids that were going off to football camp. And so he had worked with Jason Spadero and STNS to do planting trees over the summer to raise money. Let's be honest, we got about a nickel a tree, I think. So what struck me was that it wasn't really about the planting trees, it was about being involved. It was about service to your community, and I think Larry, I think that was in the back of Larry's mind too, is it wasn't just about paying for football camp, it was about actually teaching these kids how to give back.
And finding a way to send our kids to camp. A lot of those kids didn't have any money, and so I would advertise that I got kids that want to work, and I'd take those kids, throw them in the Suburban or whatever I was driving, and we'd take them to wherever they needed to go to work and go pick them up, and that money went to take those kids to camp, and we'd take 50 kids to camp. So it was pretty amazing. It was fun.
Most of my experience with Larry was in coaching football, and I heard all these rumors about Larry and how tough he was, and after my first game getting beat by over 50 points, I got that impression. But Larry was there to shake my hand and called me up on the phone and was a mentor for me for probably the next 4 or 5 years, and really helped me become a better football coach, a better person, even though I was on the other team.
I've known both of them. Janet McCutcheon was my high school teacher, and she's one of those teachers that made an impact in my life. Janet actually recommended that I apply to go work at Clickitat Valley Bank. They were looking for someone bilingual. At that point, I told her, I can't do that. And she goes, absolutely you can. So I got the courage based on her recommendation and applied and got the position. So 25 years later, I'm still working for the same bank. To this day, I tell everybody that one of the reasons that I have the career that I have is I owe it tremendously to Janet McCutcheon.
My first 2 years as principal at Columbia High School, Janet was here, and as a new principal, you want someone that knows their way around and can help you. And Janet's that type of person. For me to have her the first 2 years of my principal career was awesome. Got me off on the right start.
She knew everybody's name, all the kids. She knew who they were. Didn't matter what year, she knew them all.
She was great with students. You'd see her out there and she'd be reading them the riot act, and she'd take it back in her office and she'd get them a cup of noodle soup and make sure they were taken care of and fed. And every student in the school loved her because she was like their mom.
Well, Larry has been very involved with Lions, and Janet's been Seroptis forever.
I most recently, about 3 years ago, joined Seroptimus, so I get an opportunity to work that much closer with Janet. She is just an inspiration to me. I've always said I want to be just like her when I grow up.
They're very community oriented, and it's not just those two things; it's everything. I mean, you need help, call Janet and Larry; they'll be there to help. And that's the way it's always been.
So Janet and Larry, while they spent their careers in education, their definition of community pride goes much further than that. It expands into small businesses, it expands into healthcare, and that's why I've really been excited to have Janet and Larry both these last couple years be involved with the foundation because of their love for Skyline Hospital and their love for the community at large.
We love the community. We love our students and the relationships that we have formed with our students. And of course, they're adults now with their own children, and so we've been able to watch their children go through, which make us grandparent teachers. So it's been very rewarding, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
This community has given me so much. I mean, I felt extremely gratified for what I have gotten from it. Very, very little negative of anything. And most everything that's happened to me here has been very positive.
I just can't imagine living anywhere else.